tracks because they were right in my yard, trying to get the goats last night. So I came up, hiked up the mountain following the tracks, and I kind of did something stupid and took what I thought was a shortcut, and I lost the tracks. But I'm listening now, and they're behind me the way I came up. So I want to get off this little creek bed in here because I really don't want to fall through the snow into that and then have a wet trip out of here. It's about 4:15, somewhere in there. So I've only got about an hour and a half before dark, or getting close to it. But I gotta get out of this creek bed in case I gotta move a little bit faster. If they're actually following me, that's not good. Usually they take off, and I've seen tons of wolves up here, and they usually just look and then scatter off and do their thing. But I don't know if you heard that. I don't know if the camera picked up. This phone's a piece of crap. They're definitely behind me. I'm going to shut off the camera and get out of this creek bed. Okay, so I got out of the creek bed. You can see it down there. It's a beautiful little spot, but there's so many wolf and coyote and bobcat. I haven't seen any cougar, but lynx tracks around here. And this used to be full of deer because this water stays open year round. There's not a deer. There's not an elk. There's nothing. The other kind of creepy thing is there's tons of chickadees and jays and stuff around, and as soon as those wolves started howling, the forest just went dead quiet. So I know they're poking around somewhere. But I'm up higher than the creek now. I'm going to head up to a ridge overlooking the valley here and scout a nice clear trail home. I'm still hearing them back behind me, but I want to get out more in the open before it gets too dark, because I don't think I'm going to get out of here by nightfall. One thing you got to be careful about when walking along these little ridges is they're full of little caves that, not really caves, but indentations in the rock. And a lot of spots up here, the grizzlies will kind of clean out those little crevices there. And with these down trees and stuff, snow builds up over top of them, builds them a bear den. And I've seen them lots up here on this mountain. So you can't tell where those holes are. So be walking along, and if you're not careful, man, you can fall right into one of those. That's a quick way to get down 30 feet of cliff. This is one of my favorite spots. It's a ridge overlooking the valley. Way river, way down there. And the Mahan Ridge line. And the border is way on the other side of those far mountains there. And then all along here. I've done most of this side of the valley. And next spring, I want to explore that side over there. Go up that whole draw right there, which is Manson Creek. And follow the creek all the way to the top. Go and see what it's like on the other side. That's the problem with hiking in the mountains. This is always one more ridge that I just want to see over. So I'm beginning my descent down to the cabin. I'm about roughly halfway up the mountain. It's been a long day. That snow up here, man, I thought I had snow down at the cabin. These, I don't want to get too close to this edge here because I don't know how far that snow cornice is over those rocks. And the coyotes are scurrying up and down here like it's nobody's business, but and get my weight on there, I might start an avalanche and go for a ride. I don't want that. But still got a little bit of sunlight left. You know, the camera picks up a lot more light than what's out here, but being that that's on that side of the mountain, it doesn't take long for it to get dark real fast. But as I was coming down to this lookout, all up in here, there's more concentrated wolf tracks. And they kind of follow, you can't really see it here, but they kind of follow this draw that goes up that way. And I can hear a bit of a trickle, so there must be water in there. And I believe that this is the Caroline Creek pack. They come down from the Caroline Creek watershed and follow down into Irishman Creek, and then if they fork off a little bit higher, they just come in right above the property. And I believe it's the same pack that was here last night, because there's 3 smaller tracks and then one enormous like that. But man, that's a big dog.